WazirX and Binance are still fighting. So we're just carrying on with exchanges and murky water. WazirX says that Binance's allegations are false and misleading. They also said that they are willing to seek recourse to protect their legal rights should it become necessary. You'll remember that just last week, Binance gave the Indian exchange an ultimatum saying that they needed to retract their false statements or cease to use Binance wallets. I think on February 3rd, they said they were migrating all funds from Binance wallets to another safe, secure source. And now here we are. They're saying Binance is actually the ones with the misleading statements. Will, what do you got?
I think this story is over. I don't think we need to pay attention to it anymore. This is like the final saga for us on the hash paying attention to it. Unless something crazy happens next week, and then of course we'll cover it. But like they move the funds over, so what else can happen at this point? It's just a Twitter beef between two founders, and like that's probably the most innocuous, boring thing that we're going to find in the space to cover, because that happens all the time. A lot of people have beef with Binance. A lot of people have beef between founders in the space. That's just what happens. The fact that they got the assets off the exchange and Binance can't really squeeze them anymore from that angle really does matter for Indian crypto holders and for users of WazirX. I think it also sort of changes the picture from being about there being like risk and contagion for WazirX users to maybe Binance just going after them, trying to squeeze them out of a market from a competition standpoint. So to me, this story is like, it's basically over. We can slap a label on it, say we did a good job covering it. That's my take on it. Wendy, up to you.
I'm glad that they took their crypto off of Binance. The reason why is I feel like they can probably show users that the exchange is a little bit safer. Again, I'm not endorsing them. I'm not telling you to leave your cryptocurrency on any centralized exchange, any way, shape, or form. I'm just saying I understand that centralized crypto exchanges do have to use other exchanges, maybe for liquidity or for other reasons. And this, like, I believe it was Will, you actually taught me this, is that traditional banking, they kind of use each other's services also. But I'm glad that they took the reserves off, because it does make me feel a little bit more confident. Plus, too, like, you don't want anybody telling you what to do with your money. And then I guess they can just let their egos continue to go at it on twitter.com, because why wouldn't you do that? We're in a bear market.
That's what Twitter's for.
Yeah. Zach.
WazirX said that they've made arrangements to ensure that customers' assets are stored in accordance with industry-leading standards, and customers can continue to trade and deposit and withdraw. Well, I have a question based on what you said. Don't they need to tell us how they've secured the customer assets for this story to be over? Like, what if they're just using another exchange?
I mean, maybe, and they kind of did say that. They said that they were using leading methods for securing these things, but like at the end of the day, it's all in multi-sig. They probably have in their own wallets. So yes, that's a good question, a good follow-up question. But to me, like if you're going to have your assets on an exchange, then it's going to be under the purview and control of that exchange, no matter what. And so I don't know if like it changes the risk management too much. Like what Wendy always says, get your assets under your own control, get them off an exchange, put them in your own hardware wallet. So if you're listening and you're using WazirX, get those assets onto your own multi-sig or your own wallet, your own cold wallet. I don't think it matters too much here, Jen. Zach, up to you.
I'm sitting this one out. We've been back and forth on this one just for so long. Like this, why?
It was a good Twitter beef.
Why?
It's over.
Why they gotta beef
okay,
so
we'll
much?
put it to rest.
Why they gotta beef like that? Anyway, there's a really good rap song by Mos Def called Beef. You should look it up. Anyway, I will not recite a line from that song. I will not. I will instead throw it to the break. And on the other side of the break, we're going to get an update on that Coinbase insider trading case that caused major ripples in the crypto world when it was first brought